Chapter 34. Adelmo's mind began to wander as he reflected on the past, and he mustered up the courage to speak the truth. With a slight adjustment in his posture, he leaned closer to Lana, locking eyes with her. His voice carried a mix of vulnerability and sincerity as he opened up once more. "Remember when I confessed my love for you right before boarding the plane?" Lana, driven by her insatiable curiosity, eagerly responds, "Oh, really? Do tell me more." Adelmo, his voice trembling with nervousness, musters the courage to confess. "You see, Lana, my heart has been harboring deep affection for you for quite some time now. I've been concealing these emotions, but lately they have become overpowering. That's why I finally mustered the courage to express my love for you, and I genuinely meant every word I said." Lana's face lit up with joy as she leaned in to embrace him, planting a gentle kiss on his cheek. Her eyes sparkled with affection as she gazed into his eyes, her voice filled with warmth as she whispered, "I love you as well." The moment is filled with tenderness and genuine emotion, creating a beautiful connection between the two of them. The nervousness that had consumed Adelmo vanished, replaced by pure elation as he discovered that Lana felt the same way, even though he had always been aware of it. Grinning, he revealed to her, "You know, my grandfather once shared a secret with me. He said that when two hearts belong to each other and share the same emotions, a powerful bond is formed. This bond enables us to share our abilities with each other. I suppose our bond is so unbreakable that you can actually feel my emotions and understand everything that's going on with me. It's something my grandfather never mentioned until now." Lana responded with a cheerful expression. "I actually had a conversation with Nick before I left, discussing the emotions that have been bothering me lately. Surprisingly, he shared the same insights that you just mentioned, confirming his understanding of the situation. It seems like he was spot on with his assessment." Adelmo acknowledged Nick's intelligence, affirming, "Indeed, he possesses a remarkable ability to decipher and comprehend things accurately." After conversing with Lana once more, he suggested, "Shall we make our way to my room so I can introduce you to the girl?" Lana responded with a simple, "All right." As they made their way up to the room, they couldn't help but notice a clock hanging on the wall in the main lobby, indicating that it was already 10 o'clock. Reflecting on the time that had passed, they both thought to themselves, "Time truly flies when we are in each other's company." Adelmo's gaze shifted downwards towards Lana's hand as they strolled along, and slowly, his hand moved closer to hers. Lana's face lit up with a smile as she adjusted their hands to a more comfortable grip and continued their journey towards the room they were heading to. After a few moments, they finally arrived at the room they were aiming for, their hands still intertwined as they shared a silent connection that spoke volumes without the need for words. The simple gesture of holding hands conveyed a sense of unity and closeness between Adelmo and Lana, and made their bond even stronger as they entered the room together. As Adelmo turned the doorknob, he pushed the door open and his eyes fell upon Sierra, who was lying on the bed, seemingly preparing to start her day. Sierra's gaze met Lana's with a peculiar expression, as if she was taken aback or surprised by her presence. Adelmo with an introduction, "This is my girlfriend, Lana," breaking the silence and acknowledging her to Sierra. Lana extended her hand towards Sierra, a mix of excitement and curiosity bubbling inside her. As she made the gesture, Lana couldn't help but reflect on Adelmo's words, a playful smile tugging at the corners of her lips. "Girlfriend, I didn't expect us to make it official, but I must admit, it has a beautiful ring to it," she thought to herself. Breaking the silence, Lana spoke warmly. "It's a pleasure to finally meet you, Sierra. Adelmo shared with me what transpired, and I want you to know that I am genuinely sorry for what you've been through." Sierra greeted Lana with a warm smile, saying, "It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Lana." Lana then mentioned, "Adelmo informed me that you reside in Baton Rouge. We're practically neighbors." Curious, Lana proceeded to inquire, "May I ask how old you are? Do you have any family waiting for you back home?" Sierra nodded in agreement, replying, "Yes, we're not too far apart. My family and I visit New Orleans occasionally, and we always have a great time there. I am currently 14 years old." With a hint of sadness in her voice, Sierra added, "I do have some relatives, but unfortunately, they have never shown much interest in connecting with us. They were displeased with the decisions made. It seems like I won't have anyone to rely on once I return home. I dread the thought of being placed in an orphanage. All I desire is to have my parents by my side again." In that moment of vulnerability, Lana extended her hand to offer solace and reassured her, "We will find a solution together. Don't worry, you won't be alone." Sierra's voice trembled as she spoke, her tears staining her cheeks. "Thank you," she managed to say, her gratitude mixed with sadness. Lana's curiosity got the better of her, and she asked the question that had been weighing on her mind. "Why did your relatives cut ties with all of you?" Sierra took a deep breath, composing herself before answering. "You see, despite my appearance, we are different from them. They are witches, and we made a conscious decision not to embrace that lifestyle. We wanted to lead a normal life, just like everyone else." Lana responded, "Witches? Oh, that's quite surprising. So, you and your parents have always had the ability to practice witchcraft, but decided not to embrace that lifestyle. Interesting. Regardless, please know that we are here for you, and will support you until we find a solution to your situation." Sierra expressed her gratitude, saying, "I have a strong feeling that both of you are genuinely kind-hearted individuals, and I feel safe putting my trust in you. Thank you once again for your support and understanding."